Okay, welcome back. Well, let's continue our conversation with candidate for Nye County Commissioner District 2, Frank Carbone. So, Frank, again, before the cameras were rolling tonight, you were talking about the kids of Pahrump, Nye County, and not a lot for them. And, what is it you would like to see done for the kids?
Well, this might scare a few people, but I'm thinking something for a teens nightclub, somewhere where it goes between the ages of 16, maybe 17, up to 20, where kids have some place to go where they have, fountain drinks and things like that, dancing, some place where they can go and actually have entertainment and be able to sit or dance or do something with their friends and their partners. I mean, give them something to do other than to go to the gaming places and some of the casinos, but give them something really to do where they feel good about it and so on. But the thing that has to happen is you have to have parents' participation.
Right.
They need to be involved with this. In other words, those are chaperones if people don't remember what those things are.
Excuse me.
So God bless you. We need chaperones. So it's like you see the families out in the ballpark or the soccer field or the football field, and you only see 3 or 4 parents that are doing the work out there. Well, it's always the same 3 or 4 parents.
Yep.
You actually need to get 3 or 4, 5 or 6 or 10 or 20, so it rotates, so you get more folks in there, so that they you see your kids how they interact with everybody as well. So I mean, then the kids have that feeling that hey, the parents are with us. They like what we're doing. Hey, we can demonstrate how good we are, and then they can start trusting us. I mean, those are the types of things I think that need to happen.
Is this something that at the commissioner level you can help make it happen? A club like that, or
I think from a commissioner standpoint, it's more a commissioner or a couple of the commissioners working with the people in the county and the towns to go do that. One of the things I'm really trying to push is community meetings, where myself or one of the other commissioners
true grassroots
puts something in the paper that says, let's get together, let's talk about this particular thing, let's see how we can get it done. Maybe there's some money we have to go after. Is there some donations that come in? Something that would help us. There's plenty of property out here that has buildings that are standing. And maybe we can, use one of those buildings out there, work out a deal with the person who owns the buildings. I mean, there's things that we have to go do. We have to talk to the folks. I mean, we definitely need things for our kids to do, because this town doesn't have a movie theater. I mean, we have a theater in the park every once in a while, but that's really not a movie theater. I mean, it's not
rainy nights don't make for good movie
exactly.
nights.
So at least give them something to go do, more than just some video games and sitting at home and not really doing anything, or going out with a bunch of guys and maybe creating some discord and disharmony in a few places. We don't want that to happen. I mean, we need to be, we need to teach our kids responsibility, and responsibility starts with things like this, like a teen club or something to that. I know we had a club up here where they had pool tables and stuff, and I think money issues became a problem with that too. So, again, we should have something for these kids to go do.
On another note, I'm just wondering, do you know of anything maybe that the common citizen doesn't about the overall condition of Nye County? Are we in good shape? Are we in bad shape? Could things be a little better, a lot better? Do you really want to get in there and clean up a lot and shake it to its foundation? Or
well, I do want to get in and understand, again, the big thing is the budgets, what's coming in and what's going out. Where is all the money coming in at? Is it going in other places that we, the public, don't see at this point in time? Because I consider myself a citizen at this time. I'm a candidate, but I don't have the ability to actually get into all those.
You don't have access.
Yeah. Again, the access is not there for me. And if I want to get access, I probably could, but it might ruffle some feathers, and I don't want to do that, because I want to start out fresh with the folks. I want to work with everybody, and I don't want them to get a bad feeling about me. So again, we need to know from a foundation standpoint where we are financially, and then we got to go that direction. I mean, we had an issue where which is a sad thing. We have a sheriff that overran a specific budget, and
by a lot.
And we had the commissioners had a meeting with them in a closed meeting, and it was actually missing one of the commissioners, but there was 4 commissioners that went in and 4 commissioners that came out of the meeting.
The commissioner who currently represents a district you're running for, I must add.
Oh my goodness! But again,
I thought I'd say it.
again, I think that it's hard to understand what's really going on. Did the commissioners know ahead of time? Was Tony communicating to the folks that, yeah, I'm going to be overrunning this? Or was there a miscommunication between the commissioners and the sheriff and the controller, the comptroller, and the treasurer? Was there miscommunication? Those are the things we need to understand. I mean, it's kind of harsh that what's going to happen. But, I mean, if it was something that was intentional, that's one thing. If it was unintentional and it was a communication gap, that'll all come out in a court case.
Now, just to take a quick aside on that particular issue where $1.3 million over budget, does that mean that money they have to come up with that money somewhere, or that money was siphoned off from other needs in the county?
I'm not too sure how they covered it.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously, people got paid.
Okay.
So
the money
obviously,
was there. But
obviously, they got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But how the commissioners are going to backfill that problem, I don't know.
Okay. So there's a possibility that something else that the county was supposed to address with that money didn't get addressed.
It's a very strong
Or
possibility.
somewhere in the near future, they say, oh my gosh,
That's a very
we're 1.3 short and we can't do this, that, or the
That's
other
a very
thing.
good possibility.
I see. Okay.
So, I mean, again, I'm not there, so I couldn't tell you how they're about to handle it.
Okay. All right. Well, tell you what, let's take another quick break here. We will be back with Nye County Commissioner District 2 candidate Frank Carbone right after this. Don't go anywhere.